Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing a class called Winter Blues, coming out of winter blues, or something to perk you out of winter blues, generating heat and warmth within. Heat and warmth, of course, elevate us, bring some UV into the system, and that obviously it's what gets us out of the winter blues. The winter blues is the lack of UV, especially UVB, in many areas in the northern hemisphere or in the northern latitudes. The lack of UVB, because UV in general releases dopamine and serotonin. It also helps with melatonin. We can produce melatonin during the light hours, so it helps us sleep better, but also it helps us feel happy. That's what the sun does. So today it's a really cold, gloomy, after solstice winter day, and I'm planning on a warm-up because I'm cold, so I want to warm up, but the warming up itself is very, it brings about joy from inside out. So we're going to generate heat, generate light from the heat, joy. And we're going to do Vinyasa. I have planned intervals within the Vinyasa. So Vinyasa kind of coffee cup style, where there will be intervals all of a sudden in the middle of it. We'll see how I'll do it. Because I like to feel it. Even if I have something in mind, I still like to feel it out and find the flow. Now, I do have, last time when I showed the cocooning class, I had a gnarly spider bite, but I was still not realizing it. I came down with almost like fever-like, heady ache and everything, and low energy and stuff. And the bite was here, but it was swollen and hurting from here to here. And the pain was big. I put my remedies and it went away in a few days. Now I have a new bite on my hand and it's swelling this much. So hopefully it won't bother me. Now I'm in the itchy stage. It's itchy. I think we have spiders here, and I am probably somewhere where they are. But anyways, I think I'll be fine with doing the hand stuff. And we're going to begin, and we're going to flow with love, strength, and ease. Starting at the front, it's under 60 degrees here, so it's not very warm. We're gonna move side to side and begin to breathe. I'm gonna shoot for a class kind of in the 30-40 minute, 50 maybe length, but without a clock today. So I know that I like to run a little over time, but you always see how long the class is in the timestamp. All right, side to side reaches. So you're gonna reach and reach and reach and reach. Now, cold exposure is fantastic. It's absolutely phenomenal. Even like this, when I'm out and deliberate cold exposure, but it's really good in cold pools because it generates melanin and light inside the cells. Side to side and really give it a nice stretch. All right. Now we're going to swing. So squat, reach behind, swing up, squat, swing up. And support your back when you reach back. So engage your core so you're not just kind of floppy here and sloppy, but at the same time give it a back bend, supported back bend through the core. One more. And let's hop in place or back and forth on your mat. It doesn't matter, just small hops on both legs, including the entire foot, including the heel, for a little bit of reverberation through the bones. Really important for maintaining the skeletal system. Hop, 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 soft knees, soft hips. It's a little bit invigorating, I gotta admit, the coldness. And the cold dips I do, I've been getting addicted to them. They're so invigorating. I do a cold water dip at like around 52 degrees. Absolutely invigorating. All right, so from here, switch onto your right leg and jump either in place, back and forth, just on one leg. The other leg. All right, let's get moving with the Vinyasa. Step at the front chair. Reaching over your head. Shift back, booty back, hips back, knees back. Feet activated. Deeper squat, deeper chair. Let's twist. Right elbow to the left knee. I heard a nice crack. Change. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead of you, plank. Push your heels away from you, pull the belly in. Strong shoulders, chaturanga. Up dog, chaturanga. Down dog. We're gonna be moving here, as I said, generating heat, so not too much lingering. Right leg comes up. Step it through, high lunge. I want to get the twisting done in the beginning because it generates heat. Twist here. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, coming out of the twist, reach up and arch slightly. A back extension, openness. Exhale down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step it through. High lunge. Hands in prayer. Lengthen. Twist. Inhale, coming out of it, arch, lift open, elongate, and exhale down. First interval, we're going to place the right hand somewhere towards the center and bring the left arm forward, and we're gonna jump in and out of the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump to the front, and here we're gonna do low squat poses. We're gonna pose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand in the center, hop back, and we're gonna hop in and out. Position yourself in a good way where your wrist is under your shoulder, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hop to the front, pose. 1, 2, squat, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop. Now we're gonna hop a little bit, but still stay low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop. 1 squat, 2, stay low, 3, 4, 5. Hop back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squats. 1. And chair. Whew, it's burning. Twist chair. To the right and to the left. And back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead, plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, step it through, warrior 1. Inhale, gratitude. Winter is a very interesting time of the year. It's the solstice. So it is the return of the light. We're starting to go into the external light, coming from the internal light. Still, the nights are long, of course, and we're internalizing a lot. And gratitude is such a big part of the winter holidays. It's a good prism to look at everything in our life through, even the things that bother us. Warrior 3. Left hand down, revolving half moon. Lift that back heel. Lengthen the space between the right shoulder and right hip. Great, we're gonna glide into revolving triangle. Step your foot down and keep your left hand on the floor. And intense side stretch. And let's push the hips back here. You can glide your left heel back and stretch your hamstring here. You're gonna flex your right foot, pull it back, push the hips back, kind of like a runner stretch. You can lift up here as well if it's uncomfortable to be on the ground. Push those hips back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. And a beautiful down dog breath. Inhale the left leg up, step it through. Warrior 1, gratitude breath. Inhaling through the prism, exhaling through the prism, gratitude. I feel nicely warmed up at this point, not sweaty. I don't think I'll be getting sweaty outside, but so warm. So wherever you're doing this, you're either gonna be warm or sweaty. Warrior 3. Right hand down, revolving half moon. Lift the back heel and then expand that distance, the distance between the left hip and the left shoulder. They're stretching away from each other. It's a lot of work. And let's glide into revolving triangle. Adjust yourself to be comfortable, to be aligned, to be in position. And intense side stretch. Square the hips, lower down. And let's push the hips back and go and glide your left heel back, flex your foot and hold here, stretching the entire back of the left leg. And plank. Chaturanga. Up, up dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, open it. Bend that right knee, but also bend the left knee and explore here. So you're going to bend and circle and move. Semicircle or undulate or fluidly move to feel it. Both knees are exploring the limits or the projections of your flexibility. Great. Step it behind. Wild thing. Side plank. 10 side star planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, followed by 10 knee tucks to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, followed by 10 tap back. So your right foot taps back, kicks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, step it into warrior 2. That was that hand with the swelling, so I did just fine. Enjoy the warrior. Feel the strength that the pose carries. It's the signature of the pose. It's strength, and when we pass through it, we're reminded of the signature of the pose. Reverse it. Side angle. Rotate the left hand down and lengthen, and try to bring that right, that top shoulder over the bottom shoulder. And both hands down in a diamond shape, index fingers pointing at each other, touching even, and we're going to step in a side plank alignment and jump 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breathe. Take the left leg up and open, and we're gonna bend both knees here and just move in explorative way. Feel. Great. Wild thing. Side plank. Star side plank. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tap backs to kick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step it into warrior 2. And reverse it, and side angle, and hands down in diamond alignment, feet in side plank, left foot down, and we're going to hop it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold, squat, hop to the front, about 3 to 4 hops forward, keep them low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward fold, inchworm to down dog. We're gonna do 2 more of those. Inchworm, forward fold, 4 hops forward. 1, 2. If you make them small, it's 4. It can be even 5. And back. And downward dog. And 1 more. Inchworms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I made it into 5. And back. Good. And forward fold. To down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step it through to warrior 2. I don't want to live today without a triangle pose. It won't be a complete day without it for today, for today's energy. Triangle, extended triangle pose. and side half moon pose. Sorry. Bend your right knee and close your hips here into standing splits, half split, and plank. Chaturanga, up dog, chaturanga, down dog, left leg comes up. I know it's fast, but it's fun. And warrior two. We're preparing here for triangle. Open the feet, stick your feet, reach, lower. Extended triangle, really feel it where you need it. This opens in a really good way. The hip and the hip flexor, the obliques, rib cage, shoulder, back, hamstrings, and from here, half moon pose, left hand down, flex your foot. Let's bend the right knee so that we can close that left knee bends, right hip closes, and half split, standing half split. Great. From here, step yourself into plie. My bite is looking better. Maybe from the movement, who knows? It's a mystery. We kind of think it's a brown recluse spider, but it could be some other unknown bug. When you live in those kind of California, Texas states, it's really wild. Plie, feel it. Feel it and really, really feel it. Really fire it up. Beautiful. Pour in gratitude. Pour out gratitude. I find that gratitude is, I've said it many times before, it's a departure emotion from the lower to the higher emotions. But if we have resentment, sadness, grief, shame, it's really difficult to transform them into love directly. It's not impossible, nothing is, but when we turn it into gratitude, gratitude can be also intellectual. We intellectualize why this has to happen or why we're here, etc. It can be also just a feeling. We're all different, we operate differently. But gratitude departs us from those feelings which are illusory into those which is our true nature. So we're going to feel at home here with the love and peace and joy. Emotions. Here we are in a habitual comfort in the lower emotions, and gratitude is a perfect departure. It's not too big a jump, and it's the perfect departure from the lower to the higher scale. And the lower scale doesn't mean it's unnecessary, because it often sounds like we don't need it. It's low. The lower is very necessary. I mean, fear is very necessary. Even guilt and shame are very shame not, but guilt, it's very necessary. It allows us to know when to stop, where to stop, what is good, what is quote unquote bad, or what is unnecessary, how we should behave. So guilt alerts us to how we should act. Shame is a little different, because shame is more harmful behavior. Guilt is very important in how we proceed towards others. In situations, it alerts us how we feel about something. So it's a very important, necessary mechanism in our psyche. Where it becomes problematic is when we're stuck in the cycle of those emotions. Sadness is also very beautiful. Grieving is very necessary when appropriate. When we get stuck in it, it becomes harmful to the psyche, to the self, to the physical body, and that's when we have to get ourselves out of it. It's not that we should never experience the lower emotions, it's just that we can't get stuck in them. Everything has to be transitional. And peace has to be always a default. Peace and joy and love. Peace being almost neutral, high frequency, because joy is joy as a quiet joy is sustainable, but that kind of elevated joy, it's again transitory. And let's face forward. If you can wiggle yourself with the right foot forward, we are going to go into Pigeon. Open, lengthen, lower down. And let's walk up, look over to your right towards that front knee, and circle back. And change. Adjust, flex the foot, lengthen. Keep the length. And let go. Sometimes when we have chronic emotions, they do become chronic conditions in the body because everything is interconnected. And we can physically exhale it from the body, and that shifts us emotionally as well. Letting go. If you have any chronic conditions, just letting them go, letting the attachment, the association with them go, whether it is in the form of injuries or just chronic conditions, allergies, chronic infections, etc. Anything in that category would apply. Letting them go from the physical body, from the tissue, from the organ, from the fascia, from the muscles. And coming up, turn towards the left knee now, an elongated twist. And you can wiggle it, jiggle it, circle it. And let's bring the legs in front of us for a stretch. Forward fold. Two. A reverse plank. Keep your body, so to speak, stiff here. Lower down onto your elbows, and we're going to do a bicycle. First, straightening the legs. 1, 2, pull the belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna go 1, 2, so it's toe dips. 3, 4, 5, focus, it's really focused. Now we're going to go for open the legs, close, bend. So you're gonna draw, kind of almost like drawing circles with your toes, but you're gonna slow it down and section it and squeeze the belly. Great, so we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna lay down. Find yourself down on the floor and focus on the lower belly. This is somatic and also isometric activation. So you are responsible for activating. Your core will not activate here on its own. This is isometric. You have to flex. So if it looks like I'm doing nothing, it can very well be nothing if I don't activate. Woo, great. All right, twist to one side and we're gonna open here, knee to elbow. Open here, so you're laying slightly on your left hip. Open the legs, bring them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll wrap it up with plow. Shoulder stand. Lower down. And lay for a few moments in the state of gratitude. And remember to flow with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.